What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. I've had a lot of people asking me about a video that my guy OC Motivator made yesterday, so we're going to get into it. I'm going to talk a little bit about it and why, you don't have to panic, but I can also see both sides of the coin. Is Dodge and Chrysler really in trouble? Maybe in the short term. Hey guys, just a quick word from the video sponsors today, Delete Me. Here's something I didn't realize until recently. There are entire people search websites that list your name, phone number, address history, even your relatives, right? Anyone can access it. All it takes is a credit card. That kind of info floating around makes it way easier for scams, phishing, and other sketchy stuff to happen. And I'm not talking about somebody calling and asking you about your extended warranty. That's why I use Delete Me. They remove your personal info from hundreds of those data brokers and people search sites. And it's not a one and done thing. You can see how many sites had my info listed before Delete Me stepped in. You have it up here on the screen. Here's my report. You can see how many sites had the info. If you want to clean up what's out there on you, go to joindeleteme.com/TK Garage and use code TK Garage at checkout for 20% off. You can also use the QR code on screen. Just scan it with your phone. And link also, as always, in the description in the pinned comment. And thanks to Delete Me for sponsoring today's video. So what is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. Got to give a major shout out to our sponsors over at Delete Me for sponsoring today's video. Look, I saw OC Motivator make that video yesterday about, that other reputable car news sites have said that, Dodge and Chrysler are basically getting left out. And it's not just that. There's only so many Hemi engines to go around, okay? And right now, you got Hemis going into all the Rams, the Rebels getting the Hemi back, you got the Rumblebee coming out, you got the TRX with the Hellcat version, you have all of these Hemi engines coming out, okay? They're getting the 392s together for the Durangos. Finally, they're starting to stack up some of those and fulfill those orders. You got the 392s going back into Moab and some of the other Jeeps. And yes, there's a couple of mules with 5.7s in them. Ram and Jeep and SUVs and trucks make 90% of the money for Stellantis. That said, when the Hellcat engine goes in the Charger, Dodge will be back. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when. Just like, look, I'll put it like this. If Dodge and Chrysler were gonna be thrown to the side, right? We weren't gonna pay attention to them or they were gonna be left languishing with nothing happening or nothing coming, Dodge would not right now be fast tracking and working on this stealth/duster Viper looking-esque $30,000 car. They wouldn't be working on that. It wouldn't even be a thing. And the same way that now that Matt, somebody competent is the fucking CEO of Chrysler, and somebody that actually wants to put out products is the CEO of Chrysler now. Chrysler and Dodge, by the way. They're trying to get some of that vision, some of these vehicles into the pipeline that Matt wants to build. And I think, and I'll say this again, I don't want to spoil it, I think the direction you see Chrysler go is going to shock a lot of people. I think they're getting back to basics. And I'm not going to
say, what it is that they're building or blow that up yet, because to be honest with you, they ain't building shit yet. It's just literally talking about different things. Now, there was some development and some stuff in terms of turning over the what do you call it? Turning over the Dodge Charger into a Chrysler 300 or whatever else they're going to call the thing, the Concorde or whatever. But that hasn't happened. Not yet. Not from everything that I've seen. But that said, it literally just comes down to engines. Right now, Stellantis can't build enough Hemi engines to supply the need. Every Hemi engine that Stellantis builds right now, right, and that's for Ram and or Jeep, is already spoken for. It's gone. It is a sign, like, when I'm telling you that they don't have enough V8s, they don't have enough V8s to meet demand. And it's gonna continue to be this way. And here's the thing. It's not like they're not trying to build enough of these engines. They are. They have that plant working 24/7, man. They are cranking out engines in Mexico, but they need more than one place to build these engines. And we saw how long it took at Dundee for them to even get up to be building what they're building there now. I don't think they're going to be able to tool up fast enough to be able to build those engines here. I almost think like they just have to keep that plant running 24/7 and pump out as many V8 engines as they can out of Mexico right now. Look, I understand what my UAW guys, they want them to, we need to build the Hemis here. I agree with you. It's just they're not going to get it done in time where it makes a difference in terms of sales numbers and whatnot with Stellantis. It's not. There's not. So that's the thing. I don't think they're abandoning Dodge or Chrysler are in trouble. If Chrysler was in trouble, they'd be going already. We already know that. They were damn close to being sold to BYD back when Tavares was still the CEO. That would have been a disaster. But I think you're going to see things turn around. Like the same way you're seeing the numbers turn around with the stock, you're looking at orders and shipments going up. I also think that, the people that are saying the Charger is a failure already in terms of the Scat Pack, the Inline 6, maybe for regular Dodge fans, right? I don't think the 4-door has been available. It's just now, you're just now seeing them show up at dealers, like just now. I don't think that you're going to see Dodge or Chrysler fail. I just don't. I think that what's going to happen is they're going to get caught up on engines for Jeep. They're going to get caught up for engines with Ram. They're going to build up that inventory. You're going to see a Hellcat get announced for the Charger, and I think the Charger's going to sell. I also think that the Inline 6 4-door, the 6-pack's going to sell. It just hasn't been there long enough. Like, they're just getting the dealers. I understand the 2-doors haven't done great. They definitely sold more than the friggin' EV. We know that for a fact. And even now that the EV is getting a lot of their stuff sorted out, with the deals that are available on that friggin' car, they're selling. They are actually selling the shit out of those cars at $38,000, $37,000, $40,000. That EV, yeah. You're going to go get a base model Model 3 from Tesla, or you're going to go get the Dodge that has every bell and whistle, looks way cooler than a Model 3, and you have access to the Tesla supercharging network. People that are looking for that are going to go get that. It's not rocket science, man. So I'm not that concerned. I'm not like, oh shit, it's over, like Dodge is dead. No. with the Durango and the 392 Durango, the GT Durango V8, I mean the RT Durango V8, is literally one of the best deals that you can literally get in the automotive industry right now. I'm talking about value for money, horsepower for money. That 392 Durango at $51,500 is an insane deal. It just is. But I don't know. Look, man, things happen, and I'm not going to tell you that everything's going to be sunshines and rose petals coming out of Stellantis and Dodge and Chrysler, right, for that matter. But I'm looking at the numbers as somebody who's an investor, and I like what I'm seeing. I know once they catch up on these V8s for Ram and Jeep, we will see it turn around. You will start seeing more V8 stuff at Dodge. And I'm talking about the Charger. And maybe something else. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Make sure to go check out OC Motivator's video. Go check out OC Motivator's video as well. I'll tag him if I get a chance here in the description down below. But anyways, until next time, thank you guys very much for watching. I truly appreciate it. And as always, stay petty, my friends.